Okay, so in this video, I will show you how you can create a very first AI studio on CalStudio. So if you don't know what an AI studio is, it's basically this page where you can bundle up your AI apps that you've built and offer them as a subscription and to provide consolidated access to your users to those apps. So I have all these apps that I have created already. So what I'll do is I'll go to this Create Studio button, and over here, this is going to be my studio page. Now, the first thing I need is a studio name. So I'm going to be making a studio that is going to be focused on providing learning apps to users. So I'm just going to call it Learning Studio. And then for display name, I'll just say Learner AI or something like that. And background color, you can change this background color. So I'll go with something like this, but or I will probably select something like this. And then you can add like a background image if you like. And so, or I will actually go with something lighter. Now you can change the font family, you can change the heading font color. So I will make it a little bit brown. And body color, I'll just make it something like this. This does not. Okay, how about this? Okay, it seems to be okay. Now you can change the header tagline. So currently it says My AI Studio. I'm gonna say something like My Learning AI Studio, or I'm just gonna say My Learning AI Platform. And you can change this image, but I kind of like it, so I'm not gonna do that. And then you can provide like a header text. So I'm just gonna say Access a suite of custom AI learning apps powered by OpenAI, Claude, and Grok models. So something like that. And then in the About section, just gonna make it something like About My Learning AI Studio. And over here, so I asked ChatGPT if it could give me like a 3-4 line description. And I'm just gonna copy that and use that over here. Explore our AI Studio, proactive apps. Okay, then in the CDA link, I'll just put my own website, but you can provide your own link. And then in the team name, I am gonna say my name, and in the about text, I am just gonna write something like, okay. So, or I'll just go to ChatGPT and just say, change this text to something to be something related to my studio. Okay, and give this text. So it's gonna create this text and just copy that, and I'll use it. I'll put it over here. Now I can change the team image, so it's using like a generic image. Documents, pic of me. So I have like a pic of me. So I'm gonna use that one. And in the FAQs, I'm just gonna add like one question: how do I use this platform? And in the answer, I'm gonna say you can click on subscribe to get access to the apps, and then use them with the credits you get. So this is how it's gonna be. And then I don't have a testimonial, so let that be. And then probably I'm gonna add like one Twitter link, but you can add more social media links. So, and now in the apps, I will be selecting all the learning apps that I've created. So for example, I'm going to select something like, okay, let me select Perplexity, Grok, and My Learning app. So it's 3 apps. Okay, but you can create like more apps and select those. So now I'm going to go to payments, and we'll give new users probably like 10 credits to the apps that I have. And I will add 2 tiers. So I'll add like a basic tier, which is for $9.99, and I'll give them like 1,000 credits. And I'll add like 1 credits to access all the apps. Add like a feature. And I'll add 1 more tier, and this one I'll give them more credits. I'll give them like 5,000 credits. And the price, so this one is for $9.99. This will probably be for $29.99. And you can say 5 credits to access all the apps, all the featured apps. Sounds more correct. So that's how it works. And now, so advanced, I'm just gonna leave it like this. You're not don't really need to add advanced settings. And then I will click on this Create Studio button. So now it will create my AI Studio, and then once I go down, here's where I will find my studio page. If I open it up, okay, this looks good. Probably I can change my text color for it to be a little more darker. So I'll just go to Edit, and I will go into Basic, and I will change the body font color so that it's more, so it's darker. And okay, and so this is the studio page. Okay, I'll just change it one more time. I'll make it something lighter. I will change the background color. Let's make it lighter. And now I will, let's see now. Okay. So you can play around with it and change the settings so that it feels whatever you're good with. Now here's how it works. I have 10 studio credits because that's how many credits I offered to new users. Now I can access those 10 credits in any of the apps over here. So if I click on this Perplexity app, I will see that I have 10 studio credits left. I can say something like hello, and this is just like Perplexity. Now I will say 9 studio credits left. Now when I go back to Studio, and I go to this My Learning app, this will say now 9 studio credits left. I can use another one, then I'll have 8 studio credits left. So this is how it works. Now once I've exhausted my credits, I can get a subscription to access any of the apps. So it says 100 credits per month, 5,000 credits per month. So let me click. If I click on subscribe, this will open up like a subscription model, and it will say apps included, and it will say credits per month is 1,000. All right, so for this demo, let me go ahead and subscribe. So I just clicked on subscribe now, I paid for it, and I got this thing like, okay, now when I go to my studio page, now it shows 1,009 studio credits left. And this is my current subscription. I can switch the plan to this one, or I can cancel it. So if I cancel it, it'll say that, okay, you will lose access to this at the end of your billing period, and that's okay. Now I cancel it. Now I can renew it back if I want it, so I can renew it. So now I've renewed it. So this is how it basically works. A studio is like a bundle of AI apps that you can put together, and you can get access. You can sell access to those apps. I hope this helps. I hope you can probably or just reach out to me if you have any questions. Thank you.